Hey Faith family, it's Brother Mario. I pray you're having a wonderful day. I wanted to go ahead and make a quick video to announce to all my social media platforms that I engage with that I'm going to be taking a massive break from the internet completely. I'm not going to be making any videos or posts for a while, a very, very long time. For those of you who don't know, the last 2 years I've been really focusing on my personal relationship with God. Over 2 years ago, I was in a really, really dark spot and things were not good in my life at all. God, over the last 2 years, has done amazing things as I really try to focus on discipleship and growing in Him, and it's been very fruitful. But it's an ongoing process, and I don't want to get focused on other things. I'm still struggling in many areas in my life. There's relationships and interactions that I've had that I wish I would have handled better and been more Christ-like in them in the way that I did them, and stuff like that, and stuff that I struggle with. So I want to keep on focusing and doing what works for me. And staying away from the internet is actually something that helps. There was a content creator that just came back to the internet. I don't know if you guys know. Kirby is a boss. She's a YouTuber, and she took a whole year off. And in her comeback video that she just posted, she mentioned how posting online and making videos put her in a place where her personal time with God was all about how she can feed other people, and it kind of took away that personal aspect of being fed and having that personal aspect of your relationship with God. And I can resonate with that when I go out to create content, or I think about what video to make next. It's about that, and I need to remove that from my life right now and make it all about my own personal relationship with God, because I want to keep growing. It's what matters most. And over the last 2 years, it's been so fruitful to put away technology, put away social media as much as I can. I mean, there was a point where for 3 months, I didn't even have my phone, and I was really able to grow. So I'm going to get off social media and just grow, because that's what I want to do most, and I still need it. And God has a lot more in store for me, so I want to obey that. I'm sorry, it's kind of embarrassing. I start all these video series and all that, but that's just me, I got ahead of God. I have to admit it, and I have a tendency to do that. I get really excited about the things that I want to do for God and I think I can do for Him, and I get ahead of Him. And I get going in all these different areas. And today it's just clear that in my personal time, He's like, hey, kiddo, here you go again, doing that thing you do, getting ahead of me and getting out of my will for you. And so I'm clear that God's will for me is that I continue in the recovery, in growing in discipleship, and all those things. And I just stay away from the internet and the possibility of it, and the tendency for me that it becomes an idol, because I don't want anything to get in the way of my relationship with God. So it's embarrassing, but hey, I'm a fool. God is God, So that's just the way it is. Another thing, it's very hard on the internet for me to grow and to be healthy and stable in my life. The internet is a very toxic place with people who have intent to harm and do a lot of negative towards me. And I want to shield myself from that and step away from it. I'm not strong enough to deal with that right now, and to continue being healthy and growing. And so that's it, guys. Just wanted to let you know. Pray for Canada. I'm a Canadian, and things are really tough here. With the current state of lockdowns and everything, it's been really hard to be a Canadian and to go through what we're going through. So pray for our nation. Also, my sister's been really ill. I know many of you know this, but continue to pray for her. We're praying for a miracle and all that. But with everything going on in my nation and my family and my own personal walk with God, I just can't create content and continue to be healthy. And I, I need to keep being healthy. So I put too much work into it, So, yeah. Have a blessed and wonderful day, guys. Stay strong, stay vigilant, and fear no evil.
Yeah, that is a whole bunch of crock if I've ever heard it. Now, a lot of people on the surface would say, well, hey, this is good. Maybe he needs a break or something to that effect. And, it's about time he left. I don't buy it. I do not buy it for a second. Why? We've heard it before. We've heard this before. This was something mirrored 2 years ago, February 5th, 2019. Mirrored. And at the time that he made this, let me see. We'll go through a little bit. This was when he was in Mexico. And we'll mute this, but we're going to let this play a little bit. 3 hours ago from whenever this was made. Goodbye, brothers and sisters. God has shown me that in order for me to heal and restore my soul, I need to get off social media. This is hard for me because it's been what I've done full time for over 5 years, and it's changed my life in the best way. Meeting all of you, helping you in your walk with God has greatly enriched my life. How long will I be gone? As long as it takes. Yeah, right there it even says enriched. Come on now. It could take a year or two, or even longer. Only God knows. I'm not coming back until I'm fully restored and have overcome my struggles. Is that not what you just heard? Then I'll be able to truly help you all. How can I keep teaching how to overcome sin when I haven't learned that lesson myself? So keep me in prayer as I go through this process. I'm going to miss you all very much, but I know this is necessary. I'm really happy God's going to heal and restore me because I've needed this for a long time. So I've got one final video to make, my goodbye video. Then I'm shutting down this Facebook and my Instagram account, which he did not do. No, the Facebook he did. The Instagram he just made private. Thanks for being a part of what amazing thing God did for me on social media. But it's the end of that chapter of my life, and it's the beginning of something new. Healing, solitude with God, working with Pastor John, who is no longer in the picture, and the local church. I love you with all my heart, Faith Family, Colt. I have a heavy heart writing this because I'm not good at goodbyes. And even then, that wasn't the first time that we heard this. August 6, 2013. Notice the similarities in this. Sad to say it, but I have to say goodbye for a long time. No more creating content for YouTube and the fan page for several months or years. I love you all, but it's time I walk away. I have to focus on me and the changes I need to make in my life. I've spent all my time and energy helping others, and I have not been helping myself. I'm worn out, overwhelmed, and burnt out. I ask that you pray for me as I am away. I will come back one day stronger than ever, but for now it's done. Thank you all for everything. You have no idea how deeply I love you all. You all have changed my life. Thank you, and God bless you all. In Jesus' name, amen. Jesus being lowercase. This is a broken record. If he does go away, you know what? Good. But I don't think he's doing it for the right reason. He's not doing it to get recovered. He probably got caught doing something or is getting ready to go to jail, which is he absolutely deserves to go. Either somebody is getting ready to expose him or has exposed him and we just hadn't come across it yet, or something else. What? I don't know, nor am I going to speculate. But whatever it is, you better believe people need to be warned. This man is evil. 100% pure evil. He's a devil. Oh, come on now. This man needs to leave the internet. But he needs to do it for the right reason. And I don't think he is. There's no way. The timing is just not right. Because there was a post, and I cannot find it. on YouTube. I can't find it in an archive. I don't even know if it exists for like the community. You know how you go over to the channel, it's like those community posts? Mario had one when he came back the first time from that first rehab, which I think was legitimate. Because you heard mention he didn't have his phone for 3 months. Okay? He made a post right around the time that video where he admitted to getting kicked out for steroids, but yet blamed Alcoholics Anonymous. In the same video, same breaths, he made a post saying that he was going to be leaving. And I did a video, wasn't up for long, where I called it out and I said, don't fall for this. And I took it down, and I don't remember why I took it down. I don't think I saved it. And the laptop that I did it on is probably dead because I have not used it in quite some time. So it's not like I can go back and just find it. This has got to end. Anybody still stupid enough to defend this man? I feel sorry for you. And we may not ever know why he's leaving. But we need to. Not for the sake of gossip. Okay, because gossip gives the implication that it's just facetious, nonsensical talk. We need to find out what has happened, what has truly happened, so that anybody that is possibly going to become a victim of Mario's can be warned. Get off of YouTube, get off of BitChute, get in your hard copy King James Bibles, because it's about to get real. They're getting a lot harder to find. Okay, if you got means to watch this, you ain't got no excuse. Okay, look at this. This is eBay. $350 for a King James. Well, these two ain't. For some reason that comes up. $350 for a King James Bible. You better get them, because I'm sure, I've said it before, they're probably going to start claiming that as on shortage. Get in that. Don't just have it on your nightstand. Read it. And grow and learn from it in Jesus Christ. Not a smut peddling cult leader pedophile.